Hello. This is the
Hello, my friend.
broadcast.
Hello.
All right. Previously, our intrepid band of not necessarily heroes stole the. Well, they made it to the Elf City. They did some scouting. They decided that they wanted to steal the gem of the forest, which is siphoning magic out of the trees and into a special gem that's powering elven society. And so now they have it, as well as the shepherd's coursier thing. And they have very powerful artifacts that they can't use. And they ran out of the elven city as fast as possible and are hiding in the forest. And that's where they are now, hiding, hoping that an army of angry elves don't find them and kill them.
That'd be nice.
How far away from the Elven City are we currently?
Like as far as you could run in, a night. So you're still in the forest, but you're closer to the city than the edge of the forest.
Okay. What time of day is it?
I'm gonna say it's like, so you made your move in night, right? So I'd say it's probably like dawn's just about to break.
All
So
right.
you've been like running and hiding all night, and you have anyone immediately following you at the moment, but elves are sneaky. They could be anywhere.
Those dirty elves.
They're in the walls.
So how do you guys feel about running away as fast as we can, nonstop?
Let's do it.
Before we pass out.
Do we pass out?
And like one cannot run endlessly without sleep, right?
Okay, but running as fast as we can, barring passing out.
Yeah, I mean, it took you guys like 3 or 4 days of hiking through the forest with a guide to get to the elf city, so
We should burn down the forest first and crossing it.
I think I kind of agree with Tommy on this one. I think that starting a forest fire is our best shot here.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit harder to set a forest fire than it used to be because we took away the gem that was draining the forest. Now the forest will be getting stronger.
I thought it was being used to power the forest.
Yeah, we lied to him and told him that it was draining the forest and then stole it. Or tried to, and then we ended up taking it anyway.
Well, my understanding is they take the power from the forest and they feed it into the city. So we've saved the forest and doomed the city. Here.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds right.
I'm like, oh, it's not usually the elf motto there. Okay, I agree.
Alternative plans to just running is we could try to play with our MacGuffins and see if they do anything.
Yeah.
We could burn the MacGuffin.
Let's rest and fight some enemies, right?
Or we can also, I guess, try to find something that we know, like that halfling hut.
Yeah, I mean, you left like Day behind in the city. Who knows what's happened to him?
He's probably been executed by
He
now.
died for our sins.
Yeah. He's go back to his hut.
Do we remember the way to his hut? I think we're like missing our druid, who would be very helpful in guiding us through the forest.
Yeah. Also, your elf.
I've got a new ability with level 5 where I can take 20 on a knowledge test once per day. So
Wow.
It's called Lore Master.
That sounds reasonable.
But if we don't even want to go back to his stupid hut, then it's not very useful.
I'm not sure that's even a lore tech. It's not like something like...
Yeah, that's a legend in any way.
Right, it's a little bit more
legendary home of Day.
No, like, not only where is it, but like where is it from here? All right, so do we have a compass? Is that something we're smart enough to bring?
I don't believe any of you have a compass in your packs.
I don't. I only have rope.
We can see where east and west is by the sun. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's true. Do you know what direction we're supposed to be going in? Probably west.
Probably south or west.
The forest is east. You marched east to the forest from the main city, so everything is pretty much west of you at this point. Nobody really knows what's on the other side of the forest.
That's where we came from. Or you're saying
Yeah.
on the side of the
No,
forest.
yeah, no one knows what's further east of the forest. You came from the west.
Yeah, we want to go north to the Dwarf Mountain right now, right? Isn't that where we're going next?
But first, we need to flee from the elves, probably, and then we can go north.
Sure, sure, but
Yeah, that's our long-term goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's see, where did I put that map?
Just run away. Are we on a road?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. There's a little trail, but who knows where it leads? Could
Okay.
just lead to shit.
But it does seem to lead from east to west, as far as we can see. 20 feet.
Yeah, it does seem to be going east to west at this point, or west to east, depending on how you feel like it.
Okay.
So yeah, again, here is the thing with the little map of the area. So you're just slightly outside of the Marhilden area in the forest.
Yeah, so we want to go like west and north.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we start doing that, or do you want to play with our MacGuffins and then conclude that we can't do anything with them because they're too powerful?
To light the MacGuffins on fire. Then everyone wins.
I still think we could create a forest fire if we were intentional about it. It seems to
I mean, go for it. You've got fire skills.
What fire things do you have?
I
A
can't
whole
bust
bunch of
back my
things.
trees.
So let's see, our options for setting the forest on fire are, well, yeah, a whole bunch of them, really. We could use Burning Hands, we could use Flaming Spear, Scorching Ray, or Fire Breath.
Okay. All right, so this, right?
The Flaming Spear keeps going in a direction for 100 feet and will hit multiple trees, which will hopefully exponentially grow. That would be my weapon of choice.
Good. A wall as well. So perhaps with our combined fire, how densely packed is this forest, Gage?
It's pretty dense.
Excellent.
There's trees everywhere.
And is there like dry brush on the ground, or has it rained recently?
I mean, there's like brush on the ground. It's like a kind of European-y forest.
European.
Let's see. I mean, imagine it's sort of like.
I mean, does the forest look dry or wet? Like, really the key.
I mean, it's not really a rainforest. It's
Yeah,
sort
but
of.
Good.
There's dry crap on the ground everywhere that would burn.
Here's what it looks like. Like, this is more or less exactly what you guys see around you.
All right, let's see. There's no way this is gonna burn. Are you kidding? This is hell.
Yeah, that's tough. It's not that bad. Like forest fires do
Aim
happen.
over this forest, and it would not go very far.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. We have like torches. Could we like set a couple trees on fire? This is dumb. We're just gonna see on fire. There is a section on the wilderness of forest fires.
You're looking up how to set a forest fire in Pathfinder?
Yeah. It has a section on it. This isn't some crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. I wasn't misunderstood after all. All right. Let's go ahead and look that up. Setting forest fires.
Forest fire can be spotted from as far away as 2d6 times 100 feet.
So this says that the leading edge of a fire can advance faster than humans can run. What direction is the wind going?
What about orcs?
There's a whole section on like catching on fire. I think what to avoid.
The ocean is to the west of you, and the sun's coming up, so the wind is probably moving inland. So
Good.
the ocean is probably going towards the east. Isn't that right? When the ocean warms up, the breeze goes inland. I think that's right.
Yeah, this is not going to work. Right, because the forest fire is not even going to cover our path. It's just going to go the other direction. No.
Well, the only way we can know for sure is experimentally.
Yeah. Okay. The forest is not dried out, and the wind is not strong because we're not that close to the coast. So.
All right, let's go with Plan B of looking at the MacGuffin and playing with it.
Yeah, sure. I'm fine with that.
Okay, I'll use a perception check on the MacGuffin.
Okay.
The gem. Where's that? Yeah.
Perception check, 16. Let's see. Pathfinder. Let's see.
Does anybody have spellcraft trained? That's what you use to identify magic.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh yeah, I do as well.
You try that out.
I have 7 points in it.
Let's see.
See. Up. Boop. That was pretty bad.
Spellcraft 12. Used whenever identifying magic items. Let's see. Identify properties. Yeah. So it's actually detect magic, isn't it? You use detect magic to identify the properties of a magic item.
I think detect magic only detects like magical auras.
This is saying to you use it to identify properties of a magical item using detect magic. And it's DC's. Attempting to ascertain the properties of a magic item takes 3 rounds per item to be identified, and you must be able to thoroughly examine the object.
Yeah, I can just cast that spell. I just need 10 minutes and I can do it.
Oh, it's a spell. That was a skill for a second. I was like, I don't have that.
It's a level 0 cleric spell. Detect magic.
Detect magic.
All right.
I don't think it actually involves a roll. So.
Well, there's a DC check.
Yeah, no, there's a knowledge check, it looks like.
Yeah. So it's
I can use
15.
knowledge arcana.
Spellcraft DC is 15 plus items caster level. So.
I apparently don't have much knowledge of arcana.
Here, I'll give you a really terrible spellcraft roll. Why not? Whoa!
Whoa!
How did you beat me on that? I have 5 points.
Are you glad you brought the board along?
All right. Well, I mean, you know, of course, that it's full of magical energy of a, foresty, natural variety. But despite your best examinations, you can't seem to find any way to access the power held within.
Oh, what kind of shitty 20 is that? Told me nothing new. Not one piece of information.
It's still better than a 1.
Yeah.
At least tell me the type of thing I would conceivably need to get to use it.
It's clearly very ancient magic that has been used to create this item. And so you would definitely need to research, really elemental, like basic creation of time and space elemental magic to figure out how to access the power.
That sounds tedious. Want to just hit it with a hammer and see what happens?
Can I intimidate it? Grr.
Mishap. That could be fun.
What did you say?
I said I could try use magic device on it and then probably get a mishap, and we'll see. If you fail to check by 10 or more, you get a mishap.
We can proceed with our run away from the elves plan.
Yeah, I mean, if we can't do anything with the guffin and we can't set a fire that won't burn in our direction, we should probably keep running.
Yeah, let's keep running. I don't think we're going to get anywhere here.
All right. So as you continue deeper into the forest, the trees get thicker and thicker. You find yourself starting to lose whatever little trail you were following to begin with. And after a few more hours of running, you find you're completely lost with no idea where in the forest you are, which direction you came from, and aside from the sun, which direction you might be going in.
Well, now if we burn down the forest, we could use its fire to determine which direction the wind is going.
Okay.
It's just trees all around, nothing, no discernible landmarks.
Okay, you guys want to just head west more blindly? How's that sound?
Sounds like a challenge. I'll accept.
Yeah, I think we can go northwest. We're trying to go north in general, but yeah.
Sure, we go northwestish based on the sun, and if we can't tell where the sun is, I guess we stop and maybe sleep for the night.
And there's enough light that you can tell the direction of shadows, so you can work that way. As you slowly make your way through the brush and bramble, you continue in a northwesterly direction, but you definitely, get the impression that you might be being watched. There's something feels odd about where you are in the forest now.
That sounds like perception check.
Yeah, sounds good. Perception check. Yeah, we stop and we look around and listen to try to get some information.
Perception check, you rolled 19.
Oh boy.
You don't, Alex, you don't notice anything.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
It just looks like trees. Jesus, you think that you might have noticed a slight rustling, an unnatural rustling, but when you turn to look, it doesn't seem like there's anything there.
Just one rustling?
Yeah.
In a specific direction at a specific distance?
About 10 feet away from you, kind of just towards your left.
Oh, that's close. Could use a spell. That could be good. Or I could just
tell Doke and see the
go
ground.
over there. That makes more sense. Let's not be too complicated. It's only 10 feet away. I assume whatever is there won't be able to run away quickly without us noticing. So I went the direction where I heard the rustling.
Yeah, so the rustling was like somewhere over here, if that's where you guys are.
Great. I begin to approach.
All right.
Can we get Fiona?
I begin to back away in the same direction.
And I guess I say, who's there? It seems reasonable.
Let's see.
Show yourself.
Nothing responds to your calls, but the eerie feeling grows a little stronger as you venture towards the trees in that direction.
Okay, I walk, I guess, onto the spot where I heard the rustling from. Or do I perceive anything?
Okay. You hear a faint whispering, but you can't make it out.
Like in any direction, or just somewhere?
Just like around you as you stand, and there's a tree like directly in front of you, and you don't so much hear it as just get the impression that there might be whispering around you.
I let out an ear-piercing scream.
You can't hear any whispering or anything above the ear-piercing scream.
Okay, I turn around and say, "God damn it, Orko Kaboom!"
I'm pretty sure we can hear you because we've all been deafened by.
Now we can keep going and not worry about the noises.
As soon as you turn your back to the tree, out of it comes a dryad who says to you, "You have the gemstone. You've brought it. Give it to us now."
I say, "Wait a minute. Let's talk about this first." And then I walk back towards my allies, so we are in a more defensive position.
As she begins to talk, two more dryads seem to appear from just out of thin air around you guys, as they sort of just walk out of the trees, out of the thickets of trees, seemingly out of nowhere. And speaking in unison, they say, "You've taken the forest gemstone. You've rescued the trees from the elves. Give it to us. Let us release the energy back into the forest."
How would you do that exactly? What are the spells involved?
That's an ancient ritual that only we can do. Only we can perform the necessary magic to return the energy to the trees.
Would we be able to keep the gem after you perform this ritual? Is that what you're suggesting? Or does it destroy the gem, or what's the deal?
We will destroy the gem so that it can never steal the power of the trees again.
You also know the spells to put magic into the gem. You know that kind of stuff?
Of course, but such blasphemous magic we would never use. That was what the elves did, and it nearly killed our forest.
The forest looks pretty all right to me.
We can't even set it on fire.
The strengths of the trees were draining. The seed tree would be dead within a generation, and with it, the whole forest, if it had been allowed to continue.
We humbly decline.
So what's our goal here? I talk to my allies. Are we really going to use this gem somehow?
No, we can't give up the gem. We just stole the gem.
We can do whatever we
give up
want.
the gem, the elves win, and no one wants that.
We've already ruined the elves. That's done.
Yeah, now we gotta ruin the dryads too.
As you guys are talking, the elves grow increasingly more agitated, as if you will not give us the energy of the forest, we will take it.
Wait. What would you give us in return? Let's bargain here. Do you have anything to offer that's better than an all-powerful gem?
What would you possibly want?
something that's good at killing people, I guess. It seems like how we roll.
We are not. Why did I do that?
Preferably a way out of this forest and a way to burn it down.
I think Tommy has angered them.
Hey, we're talking among friends right now. These guys seem pretty legit.
We will not bargain for the spirit of the forest. You will give us the gem, or you will die, and we will take it from your corpses.
Yeah, I'm getting robot gates.
That was the giant voice.
Robot.
Yeah, it was perfect for the giant voice. It was intentional, I swear.
Is that better?
Yeah.
All right, let's get this shit on the road. Can you remove Dewang and Fiona's characters from the map?
Yeah. Boom. And boom. And I'll move the tiger.
Oh no, why am I in the front lines? I guess maybe I'm supposed to be in the front lines.
Well, you move forward and I move back, so we have a clear order running away.
All right. Yeah, roll for initiative.
Okay, sounds good. Screw these guys up.
Yeah, burn them down.
With 4.
Oh, yeah.
Why is this not? This stupid turn order thing doesn't work the way I want it to.
I just got to select my token.
That's with the random generator.
How about that?
Huh?
Hey, there we go. Oh,
Yeah, how did you do that?
I had to click on my token first and then click roll for initiative.
Okay.
The second roll was so much shittier.
Then, yeah, Tommy, do that too.
Oh, okay, 1 second. Roll for initiative.
Click on your guy and roll for
Yeah.
initiative. There we go. Okay.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it's not
that's right.
exactly putting them in order. Oh, I have to do that myself. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, kind of dumb.
Okay, well, there's the turn order. Alex gets to go first, then Dryad 1, then Eric, then Dryad 2, then Tommy, or in Dryad 3, then Tommy, then Dryad 2.
Wait, why is Dryad 3 below Eric?
Yeah, you're not very good at this, Gates.
What? I said Alex, then Dryad 1, then Eric, then Dryad 3, then Tommy, then Dryad 2.
There's a little bit of a brain teaser in
Bigger
there.
than 14.
Huh?
15 is bigger than 14.
Look at that. I thought that was 1505 for some reason. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
no worries.
Yeah, screw you, Dryad number 2. Orca's the best.
That thing, like, rolled a 1 for its initiative.
It's time for
All
bone shaker here.
You're using the bone shaker?
Yeah, fuck them up.
Where is bone shaker? Give me a moment.
Stop throwing your trash at me.
I wish my dexterity mod wasn't 0. Oh well.
I mean, you could have leveled up your dexterity as your new ability.
So this thing does 5d6 damage. I think it's in the thing.
I wonder if I'm going to even start doing my bard song if nobody's going to attack with weapons. It doesn't really do much.
Yeah, I was thinking about bless, but I was like, nah, that doesn't seem good.
It made a lot more sense when we had actual fighters in our party.
I mean, you still have, like, some. Just not as many as you once did.
Bone Shaker is a 3d6 plus 1d6 for 2 caster levels, so it's 5d6.
So we're only playing with the 3 of us, right?
Yeah.
Without. So I'm the only one who's actually going to use a bow.
I have a bow. What are you talking about?
Are you going to actually fire arrows?
Yeah, I can fire arrows, but my spells are probably better because I don't really have attack
Yeah,
or save.
definitely. I don't think anyone's firing any arrows anytime soon.
Oh yeah, look at these arrows being fired.
So is that the 14? Is that 14 damage that the Bone Shaker did, or do we know how much damage it did?
But it needs to make a roll, and I'm trying to figure out what the roll is. It needs to make a fortitude save.
It needs to make a what save?
Fortitude.
Okay. Which one did you target?
The closest one to me, the one in the bottom left of the.
That's Dryad 1. Okay. The Fortitude save is usually against the caster. Like the spell DC is 10 plus caster level plus whatever modifier you use to cast spells. So as a cleric,
It's wisdom. So
it's wisdom. So that's 10 plus caster level plus your wisdom modifier.
Yep.
Plus spell level, not caster level.
Or spell level, yeah.
Spell level 2.
Okay, so 10 plus 2 plus what's your wisdom modifier?
3.
3, so that's 15. So it doesn't seem like it has much effect on the Dryad.
So the fortitude save stops the
Let's see.
movement, but it doesn't stop the damage.
Okay, let me check that. I think I remember that. Yeah. Partial.
Partial or negates, but it's if you see the text, the damage is in the second.
Yeah.
And the save is in the last paragraph.
A successful saving throw halves the damage and negates the movement. Yeah.
Did you need the saving throw?
It was a successful saving throw.
Great.
So it'll be half the damage. So that's 8. Is it rounded down or up? I think it's rounded up. So 8 damage.
Cool. All right, I do 8 damage.
All right. 8 damage to Dryad 1. Okay, Dryad 1 is obviously pretty pissed about that. So she advances on you. Let me just pop these Dryad sheets out so I can keep them on the screen. Boop, boop, boop. All right, Dryad 1 moves on you. No, she doesn't. She doesn't move. She just turns and fires at you with a longbow.
Yep, pretty good.
So what's your AC?
I would find that under defense.
It should be defense, I think.
AC total is 14.
14? All right, you take 5 damage.
Ouch. And I record that on core.
Yeah, pierced with an arrow, you take 5 damage.
Alrighty.
Dryad 3 fires its bow and arrow at Eric because it wants the gem. That's the one that was that first came out of the tree.
I did a wise move by stepping back at the beginning of this.
What's your AC, Eric?
14.
14, so 4 damage to you.
Oh. Okay. At least they don't do very much damage.
Yeah. All right, Eric, you're up.
Eric,
okay,
I would slightly backward if you could. If you could step slightly backward as part of this maneuver.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. About there?
I think moving just 1 square back is a free action, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not even a move action.
Well, I can move and cast anyway, so that's fine. Okay, that position look good?
Yep.
Great, I blind all of them. Take that. Bastards.
All right. The blind is will save, right?
Yeah. Fear my glory.
What's the DC for the will save?
Same as Alex's, 15.
15.
A great burst of glitter flies out from the hands of the gnome, coating the forest in gaudy hideousness.
Oh, glitter is totally flammable. Is that true?
15 was the check you said, right?
Yes.
Well, while being surrounded by glitter, all three dryads continue to look at you. Slightly puzzled expression on their faces.
What kind of ridiculous will saves do these guys have?
Pretty high.
Oh well. Sorry guys. Didn't work.
They each roll a saving throw, right? You glitter dust all of them?
Yeah, I glitter dusted all three, but they all passed their saves, it sounds like.
Oh, well.
Orko Kaboom, you're up.
All right. Let's see here. What's the wisest thing to do?
Fire.
I realize fire, but I got a couple of fire. Yeah, I guess I'll just lead off with the flaming sphere. Well, actually, I'm wondering if person rated more. So I can do 4d6 to one of them, or I could shoot a ball of 3d6 that stays in flame, and stays in play and fires in a line. Or I could do a cone of 4d6 with a range of 15 feet. That seems dangerous. So when it says the thing's a cone, what shape is that? Like if it's 15-foot cone.
I would say it's like a triangle straight out of you.
Yeah,
There's actually a definition of cone, I think. I think it's like 1 square forward, 2 squares out each go for
So
a
1
certain
square
amount of-
forward.
No, 2 squares forward, 1 square out.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, so there's no place that I can stand that would hit all these guys with the cone.
Right, but if you have a larger cone, like the cone is just the ratio.
How many feet does it fly out?
15 feet.
So,
Yeah, so that's
Did here and like did it that way-ish.
yeah, so this shows you what the two definitions of 15-foot cone
So this
based
would
on
be-
which way you shoot it.
Yeah, so if I stood here, the cone would probably hit this guy, right? 2 to 1.
looks like
If I stood here and shot that way, it should hit this guy, right?
If you stood there and shot it, you would
Well, I'd shoot it here, I guess, and then hit all of them.
you'd hit all of
If I-
them? No.
If I shoot here, I'm gonna miss this guy, right? So if I shoot here and hit this, I should hit all three.
Yeah, I guess there isn't a way you could hit all three based
Well, no, I
on the
think-
current standing.
Right here, this should hit all three if I do this line, right?
Yeah, you can at least hit 2 based on various places that you stand.
Oh no, I like times if you throw the thing here. Like if you stand right where this arrow is, the cone should be able to, it's like everybody is either in the arrow or 1 square away.
Yeah, I think that's right. I like that arrow.
In standard cone definitions, I don't think you can hit all three.
Oh, so I have to shoot in the cardinal direction for a cone, is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what it suggests.
Oh, dang.
Goes diagonals or straight up and down.
So, if I was right here and shot this, it would miss this guy, right?
Yeah.
And if I shot here, it would miss that guy. Well, that's unfortunate.
What are you supposed to have? Maybe they'll reposition.
The other thing I could do is a flaming sphere, which is a 100-foot range, and it'll just keep going in a line. So I could just like back up all the way down here and shoot like this.
Yeah.
All right.
Fire.
Flaming sphere does 3d6. And then the other option is I could just shoot a ray, which does 4d6 at one of them.
No, do the AoE.
All right. So I guess I'll move down. Might as well just back up down here since you guys are both tankier than I am, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty tanky. I can be in front.
All right, so I'm gonna back out down to this spot for my movement action, and then I will fire a flaming sphere in this direction, just straight in front of me. See here. Moves 30 feet per round, so it's perfect for that. All right. Well. Okay. So I'll fire the flaming sphere thing right here. It stops on,
closer, Tommy, and hit both of them like this.
it stops on the first target and stays in play and keeps going the next round.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So
Does the flaming sphere? Okay.
Yeah.
So how much damage does it do again?
3d6.
3d6. Okay.
It ignites flammable substances. I don't know if this would light the ground on fire.
I'm not. Yeah, I was wondering if these things were weak to fire, but it doesn't show anything about that.
And it's 1 round per level, which means it'll stay in play for 2 rounds. So it should hit this guy the first round, and that guy doesn't move, it should hit in the second round. I don't know how smart this guy's going to be.
Okay, and it's 3d6, you said?
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and roll that.
Okay.
Plus my my bloodline ability gives me, let me see here, what does that do? 1 second while I look that up. Yeah, it adds a half a point of fire damage to spells dealt.
All right.
Yes, so it does half plus that, I guess.
Okay.
So here's the 3d6.
All right. Plus another half that.
Plus half of that, and it also would heal me if I wasn't at full health.
Okay.
So
half that is 5, so 14 damage.
no, sorry, plus flat 1/2.
Plus
So
1 half.
Yeah, that's what it says.
So it's 9 1/2 damage.
Is that right? That can't be right. Let me check here. It says half orc add plus 1/2 point of fire damage to spells deal fire damage.
Oh, so every time you get 2 things.
Is that right? This is what it says.
9.5 damage.
Well, that's that's a pretty poor ability.
No, if you hit things twice, it does an extra point of damage.
Yeah. Okay. Add 1/2 point of fire damage to spells. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. Okay. So Dryad 1 there has had its bones shaken and it's on fire. It's been burnt. It's not looking too happy.
It's still
Hey,
alive.
Dryad 1.
Yeah. Dryad 2 is going to step away from the path of burning Dryad.
That's a smart
over
Dryad.
here. Over here.
I want to embrace the flames.
And it's going to shoot an arrow at the horrible fire orc.
Oh no.
I
don't like Dryad anymore.
Boom. Oh, dang. What's your AC?
1 second, let me check.
Should be in your core, I think.
Where is it again? Sorry.
Maybe in your defense. Orco Kaboom.
My AC is 10.
AC is 10?
Yep.
Okay. Well, little wobbly, unpleasant arrow comes out and pokes you and does 1 damage to you.
Yeah. I'm the greatest.
All right. Aldo Shadowbeard is back up.
All right. I'm going to move slightly. Oh, oops.
We should leave that fire thing on the field for a moment. That'll be this translucent square. Because I'm good at art.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast the Screaming Flames.
Screaming Flames.
Which is a really big fire AoE spell.
So this Dryad is on a fire sphere right now that's drawn as a square.
So this area will be screaming flames.
Oh my god.
It does. All right, it does a lot of things. So let's see. So I'm gonna need a reflex save,
Okay.
and a will save.
Okay. What's the DC? Is it 15 for both?
It is. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So reflex and will, you said?
Yep.
All right. So Dryad 1 fails its reflex and passes its willpower.
Great.
Dryad 2 passes its reflex, passes its willpower.
Uh-oh.
And
Yep.
Dryad 3 passes its reflex but fails its willpower.
Great. Okay. So they all passed the willpower save. Is that true?
No, Dryad 3 failed its. Oops.
One of
So
them failed
this-
willpower and passed reflex. The
So
other
this
did
one
opposite.
failed willpower and passed reflex. The other two passed their reflex. Or
Okay.
the other two passed their will, but this one failed its will.
Got it. All right. So for the people who take the people who this is reflex first. So
Okay.
anybody who failed the reflex takes 19.
19 damage? Okay, well, Dryad 1 just bursts into a fucking pile of flame and is dead. That's it for her. She's done skis.
Nice.
And then anybody who failed the will, so if you pass the reflex, you take half the 19 damage.
Okay.
And if you pass the will save, you take none of the 2 damage.
Okay, so both of these passed their reflex, but one of them failed their will.
Okay, the person who takes will doesn't take regular damage, they take wisdom damage.
Wisdom damage?
It's unlikely to matter.
Yeah.
Anything that they do with a wisdom check should take.
Should
Out
have
this-
-2. Okay.
Yeah, should have -2. Unless their wisdom score was. There's
Oh,
no
I see.
reason you guys have a wisdom score of 2 or less, right? That seems unlikely.
Let me see.
No,
Yeah,
there's-
they don't. Yeah, they do not have a wisdom score of 2 or less.
Great.
Okay.
Oh, apparently the flaming sphere, for movements in my turn, I can change its direction.
That's cool.
Neat.
All right. So, okay, they both take half that damage then. And then, yeah, Dryad 3 has some wisdom damage. Wow, that's a fucking baller spell.
Yeah, it did so much damage because I really high rolled the fire damage out of it.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so Dryad 1 is dead. Dryad 3 is up. Dryad 3 is going to shoot at Alex because Alex is a fucking major threat.
Yep.
So your AC was what? 15?
14.
14? Okay, so 6 damage to Alex.
Ouch.
Another
Damn.
arrow pierces Aldo Shadowbeard.
You guys take all
I
the
don't know.
damage. and
I
I'm
wouldn't really
AC
describe that as piercing.
Yeah, another arrow impacts on Aldo Shadowbeard.
Eldo Shadowbeard has a shitload of health.
Yeah. All right, Dawdle Amble is up.
So did we say that Dryad 3 was already damaged?
Yeah, so both of these are now pretty much equally damaged, but Dryad 3 has this wisdom damage, though.
Okay. It's probably not worth trying another glitter dust. Maybe I should just try a longbow shot.
You also, don't you have like stuns and stuff? That seems good to me.
Yeah, I've got some stuns, but they all require a will save, and they seem to have really good will saves. because all three of them passed my strongest will save.
Oh shoot! On my fireball, they're supposed to do a reflex save.
They're all really lucky.
No one saw that.
Yeah. Oops.
Whatever. Fine.
Oh.
Probably would have died now like the spell anyway.
It's gonna die.
But yeah, I could try like a hideous laughter on one of them.
All right. Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, sure. Let's do some of that.
All right.
The DC 14.
So DC 14 for a will save.
Yeah.
Which one? Dryad 3 or Dryad 2?
Let's do Dryad 2. Why not?
Will save. 14, you said?
Yeah.
The Dryad is not amused.
Unfortunate.
All right. Orko Kaboom, you're up. So I think
All right.
you get to move your fireball and then also do your regular move, right?
It counts as my movement.
Oh, it does?
You have 2 movements or 1 movement. It counts as a
No,
movement.
so it counts as a movement, but then you still have another action you can do.
Yeah. Here, so
Just
I
a
have.
quick question, Gates. The wisdom damage that one of the dryads took, that should lower their will saves.
Yeah, but Eric attacked the other one.
Oh, no worries.
Oh.
Luckily, my scorching ray reaches 35 feet. That means I'm going to be scorching ray this guy. Shit. You think I should move the fireball to the injured guy or to this guy and aim both my abilities at this guy? I can aim both. The fireball can go to either, but my scorching ray can only hit this guy. Because this guy's just 5 foot out of range.
Yep. Yeah. Gates, what did Dryad 2 take from damage from the AoE fire? Did he take a lot of damage or not a lot?
Well, medium amount of damage.
He passed the reflex save?
Yeah, so both of these ones passed the reflex save.
Got it.
The one that died did not pass the reflex save.
Got it.
Oh wait, I lied. My range is only 30, so I'm just gonna have to cast another fireball. So I'll cast another flaming sphere. This one's gonna go away at the end of this round anyway. It only lasts 2 rounds. So, regardless of what I do, I'm casting the other flaming sphere.
Okay.
And so I get to choose to hit either of these guys. Well, I get to hit. Did I just hit this guy twice? Oh. The other guy. How long is the other guy? The other guy wasn't laughing, right?
Was not laughing. No.
Well, I'm gonna go for Dryad too, since he hasn't gone anyway. Maybe I have a chance of like killing him.
Okay.
Before it's his turn. All right, so I'll throw both fireballs at this. One for my movements and one for my spellcast.
Okay.
So, let's see here.
So this.
Or flaming sphere, I should say. So I roll 3d6
that
points.
gets moved there. So it's 3d6, and there's a reflex save to it. Did you say?
Yeah, for each one has a reflex save. So I roll 3d6 twice. I'll roll the first one, and this is plus 1/2, so 10.5 damage.
Yeah, and so if it passes the reflex save, is it just a straight miss, or is it
straight miss?
The successful reflex save negates that damage. Okay, and yours is what? What level spell is this?
This is a level 2 spell.
Okay, and what do you cast with? Charisma, right?
Yeah.
So what's your charisma modifier?
Let me check. It is. Where is it?
Should be in core.
My charisma modifier is 2.
2, so it's a 14 DC.
Yep.
Reflex. All right. Well, it dodges out of the way of the fireball that rolls toward the fireball that rolled from Dryad 1.
Okay.
Just like Mario jumps over it.
And I'll roll the other one. Let's see if I can get any luck. any more luck with that. Alright, so this one will be 9.5 damage.
All right. Well, that one hits it. So it takes 9.5 damage. All right.
And now
Dryad
there's another
2.
fireball on top of Dryad too.
Yeah. And there's fireball there. So Dryad 2 is going to take a shot. Now Dryad 2 is going to move out of the fire, and its speed is 30. So it's going to move over here to next to next to Alex, and it's going to try to stab him. And that did not work because his AC is higher. So no effect to that. That's disappointing. All right. Alex is up.
All right. Let's see. I can like step back 5 feet and disengage from combat. Is that true?
I think so, but I think that gives them attack of opportunity.
Probably.
Okay. So you can't disengage without giving him an attack.
Yeah.
And if I cast a spell, I have like some sort of check, or what is the penalty for me for casting a spell when standing next to him?
Probably also an attack opportunity, right?
So you're a cleric. So do you have like defensive or like combat casting feat or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do have combat casting. Yeah.
Okay, so that gives you a bonus. So you have to make a concentration check if you're going to cast while someone's like melee range of you. So, and if you fail the concentration check, then they get an attack of opportunity, and the spell isn't cast.
Got it. Okay. Let's see.
But combat casting gives you like a +2 bonus to your roll or something, I think.
Yeah. All right. Let me see what my concentration skills. It's probably under skills, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what is the role specifically? Concentration?
Yeah, so Pathfinder concentration check.
Looks like it's just the caster level plus the ability modifier for casting spells plus a d20.
Yeah, you roll d20 and add your caster level and the ability score modifier.
Okay.
And the higher the level spell you're casting, see table. Concentration, so cast defensively. So then the DC is, it would be 15 plus 2 times the spell level.
Okay, that's not a totally great. All right, so it'd be 15 plus 4. I have to be to 19 with a d20 plus 8.
Yeah, that includes your combat casting.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Combat casting gives you another +4.
Okay, so I have a DC plus 12, and I have to beat a 19. Yeah, all right, sure. Let's try and bone shaker him. So I roll a 1d20 plus. So it's
12,
my.
right?
Yeah,
12,
+4 bonus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So 1d20 plus 4, that definitely beats it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. There you go.
So then then we roll the bone shaker.
Yes, then you do bone shaker.
So bone shaker is a 5d. He has to make a reflex save, and it's a 5d6, and it's half.
So this is number 2 that you're targeting? The one that's next to you?
Next to me, yeah.
So it's a reflex save, you said?
Yep.
Against 15, right?
Yep.
So passes the reflex, but that means it still takes half damage, right?
Yep, it takes 13.
Yep, that's enough. It's shaken apart, and
It's gotten burst out of its skin. Good God.
Dryad is just shaken apart and bursts into a bundle of sticks.
Yep.
Hooray!
Actually,
All right.
we could have taken a 5-foot step to avoid the attack of opportunity, just for future reference.
You can do it.
Wait, I thought that if you moved out of threatened square, it was a attack of opportunity regardless.
No, if you use your entire move action to only move 5 feet, that's a special move that never provokes attacks of opportunity.
Oh, interesting.
5-foot step.
Oh, well.
Well, it worked out, but that's good to know in the future.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's only one Dryad left, and it's furious that you've killed its tree friends. And so it's going to shoot an arrow because it saw that stabbing doesn't do any good. And it's going to shoot an arrow at I think it's going to shoot an arrow at Eric because it thinks Eric started this whole thing.
Oh, no. That's such a nice guy.
For
And
once,
you
the
were...
not the most hated.
All right. Boom. And so your AC is what, 15? Or
14.
14? You take 5 damage.
Oh, no. Where's my health? Okay.
All right. Now, Eric, it's your turn.
Let's see. Do we want to capture this Dryad alive? Or just try to kill the
How to put more energy in our orb, right? Didn't it say that?
They seem to have some good knowledge.
Probably also lead us out of the forest.
Okay, let's try it. I attempt to charm the Dryad. It's going to be really tough because it gets a +5 since we're in combat.
This is the one where it has the will save, where this is the Dryad.
Yeah, so this Dryad has -2 to its wisdom checks. So what's the DC it needs to roll?
It needs to roll a 14.
So then -2 because of its will.
It's got a +5 on its roll.
Okay, so it needs to roll a 19.
No, that reduces the DC in effect, right, to a DC of 9.
Oh, why does it have a +5 on it?
Because we're currently in combat. This spell is intended for use out of combat, but just in case it works.
Okay.
You can have
it needed. Yeah, it is uncharmed.
Sorry, that's surprising. All right, just kill it.
Can I kill it then?
Yeah.
All right. So my turn then.
I think so.
Yeah, it's Orko Kaboom's turn.
All right. So I have a 30-foot ray, so I'm going to move in range to use it, which would be. I'll just move right next to Eric. Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
He just saves. All right, I'm gonna fire this ability. 1 second while I find it. The steering ray. Where are you?
All right, and so then what is there a save?
I don't believe so. Let's see,
Okay, so it just does 4d6 of damage. Holy shit!
Yeah, do a single target, and it will increase to 2 targets at level.
Yeah, I don't think rays actually have an ability to dodge or anything. So yeah.
No, they do. You have to make a ranged touch attack.
Oh.
It's an attack roll.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
In your attack tab, there should just be a button for ranged touch attack. There we go. It's just a standard ranged attack.
Yeah. So Tommy needs to do that.
All right. 1 moment.
I got a hell
I
of a
need to
roll.
add. I need to add the description of this spell. I guess I put it in a hurry. 1 moment. Scorching ray. Ranged attack.
Yeah, so you can just roll ranged.
Here we go. 20.
20. Okay, that's enough. So your fire successfully makes it to Dryad 3 and does 4d6 damage. So
And I need
roll
to roll that.
Yep.
All right. Boom. Plus 1/2 also.
All right.
13.5 damage.
13.5 damage. All right.
That means
Okay.
That really stinks.
Dryad 3 survives the attack just barely. It looks it's hurt, it's burnt, it's like yelling in pain, and it drops to its knees, crying out. And I guess it's Alex's turn.
Sweet.
All right. I'm not sure I have anything particularly I could kill it, but
Oh, you need spells?
I can just run at this and kill it. I could kill it with spells, but I don't have anything like I'd like to like interrogate it or something like that.
Probably gonna just try to fight to the death unless something exciting happens.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, I'm gonna run at it and try and cleave it to death with my sword.
All right.
That
All
probably
right.
doesn't-
You attack it with your sword, and I don't know, maybe it was the excitement or something, but you whoosh and totally missed the Dryad.
Isn't that like laying prone? Isn't that like
Right, survivor.
yeah, I guess 10 is pretty bad. All right, I missed it.
Jesus could charm it again.
Okay, but it's the Dryad's turn.
Yeah, just a sec. All right. The Dryad sees Alex next to it. It prepares to defend itself when suddenly, out of the forest, arrow comes flying from nowhere, pierces its head, and causes the Dryad to fall down dead.
That was anticlimactic. Damn flying arrows out of nowhere.
How far away did the arrow seem to come from? What kind of arc?
Pretty close, because as you turn, you see that elf general or officer that had tried to stop you at the temple, surrounded by 3 elf soldiers with their bows drawn.
That's not good.
I say, who are you?
You thought that you could escape me at the temple, but we followed you. Now give us back the forest gem, or we will take it by force.
Okay. I say, I've never seen you before in my life. Must be someone else you're looking for.
I don't think he's gonna fall for our bluff.
Hey, man, I've got a pretty good bluff.
All right.
Are you actually going to try to bluff him?
Yeah,
No,
totally.
please cast spells. Glitter dust them. Look how close they are. Glitter.
We can roll for initiative if it comes to that. I want to bluff this guy.
He's still in combat. You don't need to roll for initiative. It's your turn.
He didn't attack immediately. He helped us and is talking to us.
You got
So
an
now
initiative of 3. Look, he's on the score.
we can trick him. It's totally gonna work. Relax. Okay. Be a big roll.
I mean, yeah, like, because the Dryad died, it is actually Eric's turn. And so, yeah, he can try to charm as his turn, I guess.
I mean, it sounds to me like the officer decided to talk to me and not like attack.
He just.
I mean, that was just kind of like as part of the Dryad's turn, really.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, I guess I would say that.
Can you murder us?
He's definitely gonna murder us. Glitter dust.
Okay, I guess it seems like he's gonna murder us instead of talking to us.
Well,
He did say hand it over or die. So
He didn't say hand it over and die. That seems like we're a little past that.
I mean,
Start off with grease. That might be interesting as well.
Oh yeah, look how clustered they are. That's
Yeah,
good.
they're a really nice cluster. Okay, I cast grease. Everybody make reflex checks of 14.
all right, let me pop these guys back out now so I can have them handy. So all four of these elves do reflex checks.
Yep.
All right. Of 14, you said.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Hooray!
They're not very nimble elves.
All right. All the elves except Green Scout number 2 here fall on their asses because that was expected.
Really?
Okay.
Grease.
Okay. Yeah, they all fall down except for the one in the back who keeps his bow trained on you guys. And so what? That means they're not pinned on the ground, but
No, they have to use their next turn to stand up, I think, and can't do anything interesting. If I remember correctly.
Slippery grease. Any check in the air must make his or fall. A creature can walk within at half speed. Creature wearing grease. So fall. So then Pathfinder fallen. I don't want fallen angel. No, just fall. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, environment. No. Grease. Except grease greater.
I think it's prone, maybe? Is that what?
Yeah, prone. That's right. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Yeah. Prone is lying on the ground. A prone attacker has -4 penalty on melee attack rolls and cannot use ranged weapon. Prone defender gains +4 bonus against ranged attack, but takes -4 against AC. Standing up is a move and provokes an attack of opportunity. Holy shit. Okay. Well, Orko Kaboom, you're up.
All right. So I used all my second level spells that I can use today, so I now need to use first level spells. Wait, so like a while back, did we ever decide whether Burning Hands interacts with grease? Because we did that. We could talk about that for a little bit. I forgot what the conclusion was of that.
I think I said no at first, but then I changed my mind and said from there on out that it should work because I really liked that idea.
All right, then I'm going to go ahead and use Burning Hands. It's a cone-shaped burst of 15 feet that now does 5d4 damage.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to move up, I guess, to the spot that gives me the
so what? So
it could be. I have to move right in front of officer. That's unfortunate.
He's laying down. If you move in front of him, you'll get to attack him when he tries to stand up.
Oh, then perfect. And I'll go ahead and move So I'll use my movement speed, which is 30 to go 15 feet in front of this guy. Then I'll cast.
So this
So what
is
does Burning Hands do with grease again? What is their
Yeah, the ruling.
yeah. So I'm going to say that it lights the grease. So there's there isn't a burned.
It's like on fire, right? You can be on fire.
Yeah.
I did not show the description.
Oh, I'll be back.
Acid.
Yeah, I
Heat
think
catching on fire. Characters exposed to burning oils might find their clothes hair. Spells with instant don't normally set a character on fire. Characters at risk of catching fire are allowed a reflex save. If it takes okay. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to say that if they're if they are in the grease and prone, they catch fire without doing a reflex check. And so that means they take a 1d6 immediately when they catch fire, and then they have to make a reflex saving throw each round. If they succeed, the fire goes out. If not, they take another 1d6.
Okay, and this Burning Hands is a 5d4 right now because it says 1d4 per caster level, and I'm level 5, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So it says maximum of 5d4, and it doesn't say anything about ranged touch attack, but it does say that there's a saving.
It's a reflex saving throw. So these elves do a reflex saving throw.
And the reflex makes it half damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that apply to my +1/2 also to make it +1/4?
No, it would apply to the total, I think.
All right. Then I'll go ahead and do the 5d4 right now on all of them. Yep. Burn elves. Burn. All right, so 11.5.
So 11.5, and let me. The reflex throw is 14 or 15.
That's my charisma.
Yeah. So 10 plus charisma plus spell level.
Okay, so 10 plus 2 plus 1.
All right, so 13.
Yeah, because this is only a level 1 spell.
Yeah. Okay, so Green Scout 2, even though he's standing up, he does not manage his reflex save, but everyone else does and only takes half damage.
Yep, still pretty good. Bunch of damage.
Yep.
And several of them catch on fire, right? That does damage right away.
Yeah, so the 3 that are prone catch on fire, so the other ones. So,
Do I roll for the fire or do you?
I'll roll for the fire. So half.
Every time they take fire damage from me, it's also another +1/2, right?
Yeah.
Also, you gain health too, Tommy, which I think you took some damage.
Oh yeah, I get recovered right now. I took 1 damage. And now I'm
Okay,
back up to
so
full.
Officer, Green Scout 1 and Green Scout 2 are on fire, so I'll roll there.
With my fire
1d6.
god's blessing, I heal 1 damage every time someone takes fire damage.
So he takes another 2 damage. He takes, holy crap.
Burn.
Okay, well, that was not how I expected this fight to go. Okay, cool. All right, Green Scout 1. He has to take a whole move option to stand up.
Yep.
So he does that. Oops, that's not what I want to do. So this square of fire should actually be on him.
Oh.
Okay, so he stands up. He moves. Oh no, he can't move because his action is standing up. He does a reflex save to see if he can stop being on fire. Okay, he stops being on fire.
Dang.
He manages to put his fire out as he stands up. And he turns and he shoots at the fucking fire orc.
All right, so my AC is 10. That could be bad.
Okay, critical hit.
Oh,
Don't die,
Your
Tommy.
your AC is 10,
yeah.
so you take 16 damage.
All right, I'm at 1 life.
Ouch.
It hurts.
That's better than 0.
Good thing I healed that 1 damage from the fire. Blessing. Also, every time someone takes fire damage from now on, I'll recover from the burning.
Yeah.
I'll recover 1.
Okay. So now it's the officer's turn. So he has to take a move action to stand up. He does a reflex to see if he stops being on fire. He does stop being on fire.
And that provokes an attack of opportunity from Tommy.
Yeah, by standing up, he provokes an attack of opportunity.
So I have to do a melee, or can I do a spell?
It has to be a melee.
Yeah.
All right. So I just roll melee, right? I can't do a range attack.
Nah.
Alright.
Yeah, I think attack of opportunity has to be melee.
All right.
It's pretty good, but it probably doesn't do much damage.
So that's the AC, right?
Are you holding a weapon, Tommy?
I mean, I'm holding a bow and arrow. A crossbow, sorry. Not a bow and arrow.
An unarmed attack, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's AC. Okay.
Okay, so an
So
unarmed
yeah, it hits, but it's just an unarmed attack. So how much damage does that do?
it does 1d3 of damage.
Okay, Tommy, roll yourself a 1d3.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be the last thing I do before I die. How do I roll D3? How much is D4, 6, 8, 10, 12?
You can type in /roll and then 1d3.
/roll 1D3. Oh.
Yeah, so 2 damage.
Oh no, you're looking at
No,
D3.
that was Eric.
Oh, okay, 1 damage.
Tommy
Never
pokes
lucky.
in the eye.
I poked him with my staff that I don't actually have.
A nice slap across the face.
Sir, I challenge
Okay.
you to a duel. I'm a 1 health orc. Maybe he'll miss.
Let's see.
This is probably the end of Orgo Kubu.
Okay. Da, 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 da.
Right, is that me?
Yeah, well, no, so that's his stand up, but he gets to take his attack now. And so he's going to stab Tommy with his greatsword.
Oh,
God.
shit.
Yeah. Okay, that's 10 damage to Tommy.
Oh, shit.
I'm knocked out, so I'm at 0. Rip.
So I think you don't take any more damage if you're brought to 0 that round. And then if you get attacked again to lower you to negative your constitution modifier, you're dead.
So if I get
Okay.
lower,
So you're just like knocked out now.
all right. So my Constitution modifier is -2.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if someone has to take an action to kill Tommy.
Yeah, basically.
Save me. Save me.
All right, I think that's me. Eric, are you damaged
yeah.
as well?
I've got a lot of health still. I've got 24 HP.
Yeah, should I heal Tommy? You think that's worth it, or because they're about to all go?
How much can you heal him by?
A lot. I could heal him by. I have one really big heal, and I could also.
Yeah,
Okay,
putting
also-
Tommy back in the fight sounds like a pretty good thing to me.
I feel like he's just gonna get knocked down by the other 2 people before his turn, though. I'm a little concerned.
Well, if they don't critical hit, I might survive the attack. Especially
That's
since
true.
2 of them are still burning, right? So,
One of them is still burning. Yeah.
one of them is still burning.
Okay. I'm gonna channel positive energy. Let me figure out how that works.
Hold on 1 second. You guys go ahead and I'll do it in 15 minutes. I think I have to go in around 15 minutes or so, guys.
Okay.
Boy, let's try to kill them by then.
Hopefully I will not be dead.
All right. So it's 3d6. It's an AoE 3d6 heal. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna channel positive energy with an AoE 3d6 heal. And it'll heal you. Let's see. I have if I stand. So I need
You might
to.
want to stand next to the guy that you can attack of opportunity when he gets up. The burning guy that's on the ground.
I don't know if I can get all the way to him. I don't think I can. Plus, I don't want to heal them. Because it heals everybody.
Is it? Oh, is it always around you?
Yeah, it's an AoE
Okay.
around me. 1 sec, where is it? Okay, it's a big AoE.
Okay, you have to run away from us to use it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is big area.
Yep. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm going to use my 3d6 heal. Everybody in the party recovers 6 health.
Well, I'm probably dead.
That's not a lot of health. I was
Well.
really kind of hoping for more than that.
All right, so I'm back at 6 health.
Yep. But I mean, it's a total of 18 extra health for our party.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that.
Yeah.
Good.
Plus, if Tommy survives, he can take an action, which is really important.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I probably won't get lethal because they'll have to hit me for more than 6 and then hit me at my body again, right? Seems unlikely.
All right, great.
All right, do your worst, Gates.
Green Scout 2, the one in the back. It looks a little hurt.
You're a robot, Gates.
Robotic
Dang
gate.
it.
Mechanical.
Wait, not that. Not that bad. How's that? That fix it?
Yep,
Yep,
sounds
that's
good.
good.
Okay, Green Scout 2, the one in the back who didn't fall down, but is very hurt. He draws his bow and he fires at the person with the ability to heal, so at Alex.
Yeah, he's
Boom.
got
Hooray.
several people in the way of him. He can't do that.
What? He can't? I guess that's...
I think you can.
You can? You can just bullets just path through things?
I
Yeah,
believe so.
there's a pretty clear shot. He just
these
has to thread the needle between the officer and his other Green Scout.
Yeah,
Alright,
these are
if he
5-foot squares with a person in them. The person doesn't take up the whole square.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. If he critically misses, though, he should be shooting officer or...
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But what's your AC then?
14.
14. So little poke for 3 damage.
Cool.
And then Green Scout 3, who is not a fan of, or Green Scout 3 has to stand up as a move action. And then he has to do a reflex save to stop being on fire. What was the check for the reflex? Conditions on fire.
I forget. Is it one of my modifiers?
Yeah. Okay. So he does not. So he takes 1d6 of damage.
All right, so I gain 1 life. Makes
And
me
this
7 life.
is which one? This is Green Scout 3. He takes 1 damage.
Yeah, I definitely leached that life off of him.
All right.
Why do I keep
And
rolling
so
ones?
he is going to shoot Tommy.
Hopefully it doesn't do 7 damage.
Oh shit.
Oh, God.
What's your AC? Your AC is
10.
like 10?
Yeah.
So he misses.
Yes.
Hooray.
Whoosh.
Oh, man, the dodges.
All right. Doddle Amble is up. Eric's up.
Grease him
Alright.
again.
Blind all these assholes. I don't like it that they can see things.
That's will save, right?
Yeah.
Is that going to hit me too? Because I'm around the area.
Well, I should be able to put it in a place where it only hits them because we're not like intermingled.
Yeah. So will of 14, right?
15.
15.
All right, take that, glitter.
So the officer is not glittered, but Green Scout 3 is now on fire and blinded. And Green Scout 1 also is blinded.
And what about Green Scout 2?
Not blinded.
Okay, I only hit half.
Yep. All right, Orko Kaboom is up.
All right, so can I cast my fire and then run away after?
You
Yeah.
can take the. Oh no, because this guy will hit you if you
Yeah.
take a
If
step
you-
backward.
Yeah. So
Pretty
unless
hard.
you do the move action thing Eric was talking about, this guy can hit you.
I guess I'll go ahead and use just
But if
the
you
fire.
cast the fire, it also provokes an attack of opportunity because he's standing up now. So you might.
All right, then I'll do the 5-foot step back since I won't have
Okay.
move action anyway.
Yeah.
And then I'll go ahead and do the burning touch, which only hits 15 feet though as a thing, so I'm going to be missing Green Scout too.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'll only be hitting Green Scout 1, 3, and Officer.
Okay.
pretty good.
And that's a reflex save, right?
Yeah.
Of 14, right? Because it's a level 2 spell, or was it a level 1?
13, it's level 1 spell.
Okay.
And I roll a 5d4, and then it gets plus 1/2, and sets everyone. And everyone has the opportunity of being set on fire. The reflex makes it half damage.
Yeah.
So this would be 14 damage.
Okay.
Anybody blinded should lose its dex opponent, or should lose a decent amount of this. All right.
Okay. Who got blinded again? 1 and 3 got blinded. So, okay. So, but they also. So 3 failed his reflex check anyway. 1. Even blinded, 1's reflex save is enough to not get to all the damage. So
Blinded is a -4 penalty.
yeah, so he still rolled a 20 reflex then.
Yep. He missed.
So Green Scout 3 fails his reflex, so he takes 14 damage.
Yep.
So he's super dead.
Yay.
So then Green Scout 1 takes half damage, right?
Yeah, which is
But
7.5.
he was very hurt, so he is also very dead.
Hooray. Fire. I
And
get to go-
Officer nimbly dodges and takes half damage. So that's 7 damage. So okay, he's getting a little tired of getting burnt.
And then he might catch on fire too, right?
Well, he's not prone anymore. So I was going to say,
Oh, right.
yeah,
Never mind.
yeah. Plus
so
his reflex save, I think, probably means he doesn't catch fire.
So I heal 3 damage since I did
Yep.
fire damage to 3 things. It's just me up 10 life,
Okay.
Sweet.
which is exactly how much the officer did last
Yeah.
turn. So
Yeah.
let's see what happens.
All right. It's Officer's turn, and
No.
he doesn't like.
Grease.
I was
right?
kidding.
Wait, what?
He's
I was
still in
kidding.
grease, right? So to move, he has to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Make a check.
grease. Yeah. So a creature can walk within or through an area at half normal speed with an acrobatics check. Okay. So let's do his acrobatics check. Where's his skills? Okay, so he passes his acrobatics check, which means he can move half speed, but he really only wants to move 1 square over so that he can attack Tommy with a sword again.
I was kidding. I didn't mean it.
Okay. Attacks with the sword. Whack. That looks like 11 damage.
Oh,
All
no.
right. So I'm back down to 0.
Damn it, Tommy.
Luckily, you get to you get to move before I die.
All right. It's Alex's turn.
All right, so am I just healing Tommy again? What's your maximum HP?
My maximum HP is 17.
17. Okay, I'm gonna walk closer to Tommy, and we're gonna cast Cure Serious Wounds on Tommy. And that's 3d8 plus 1 per caster level, so 3d8 plus 5.
That's pretty good.
This is my only cast of this, by the way.
Well, we're
All
down
right,
to
Tommy,
2
you
health.
gain health.
Hooray! I'm a
Tommy's back at max health.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep, all right, that's my turn.
All right. It's Green Scout 3.
2.
Or 2. Yeah, he's still in the grease,
R.I.P. Green Scout 3.
which means I guess he doesn't really feel a strong need to move out of the grease because he's far enough away from the fire and he's just going to shoot arrows. So he's going to shoot his arrow at Alex because Alex is
Yep.
healing all the damage that his superior officer is dealing out. So that's a attack of 13. So I think that misses because your
That
AC is
misses.
higher. All
That
right,
is.
he fails to hit. Dang, Green Scout 2, proving to be really fucking useless. Actually, all these Green Scouts really did nothing to help their general.
Perfect.
All right, Eric, you're up.
All right. I think I'm going to shoot someone with a bow.
All right.
Probably the officer, I guess. He seems to be the only one who can do damage.
Yep.
I can also try to disable him with like the last spell I have, make him laugh. But I think his saves are pretty high. So I'm worried it's not going to do much.
Well,
So-
it's probably worth using though, right? Because if it hits, it's really good, right?
Yeah, it saves around.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give it. That sounds fine. And then I'll attack the next round after I run out of spells. All right, laugh for me. DC 14 will save.
DC 14 will save, you said. No laughter from the officer.
Bastard.
He's very unamused.
Yep. Sad day.
All right, Orko Kaboom is up.
All right. Do I just back up 5 feet and try and set him on fire again?
Seems like the way to go.
Yep.
Well, he's out of the grease, but he can still burn.
All right. 5 feet. So I can cast up to 4 more of these burning hands before I run out of level 1 spells. All right. So burn 13 plus 1/2, and also
Alright.
the
And it's the reflex save, right?
with the 13.
13.
Yeah,
So he
that's
just makes the reflex save, but takes half that damage. So,
6.5 plus 1/2, right?
yeah,
So 7 total.
yeah. All right. Now it's the officer's turn. He's gonna come over. What's he gonna do? Clearly, killing Tommy over and over again isn't doing much, so he's going to come and try to
Are you
hurt
stupid?
the spell cat. He's going to come and try to hurt the healer also. So Alex, he comes over to you, swings at you with his greatsword. Your
14.
AC is what, 14? So
Yep.
he hits you for 6. He critical hits and gets you for 16 damage.
Ow.
Jesus.
Alright, I'm still kicking, but ow.
Well, that would have one hit KO'd me.
All right. That makes it Alex's turn.
Alright, I am going to take the 5-foot step backwards, and I'm going to use my last level 3 spell that I learned, which is the Trial of Fire and Acid.
Oh my god.
Alright, so he needs to make a Fortitude save every turn for the next 5 turns.
5 turns? Holy shit.
Or
What's
he
the
will
check?
take-
It's a 15 DC check.
Yeah, 15 DC check, and he's going to take 1d6 of acid and 1d6 of fire. Do you care if I roll these separately? I don't think they.
Does he do that regardless, or?
No, he takes half of the Fortitude save.
Okay. So he makes a Fortitude save, but so he takes half of acid and half of fire.
Yep.
All right. So what are those damages?
He takes not that much.
So half that.
Yep.
Okay.
And he'll take that every turn.
Yeah, he
for the
takes
next 5 turns.
that damage, or does a roll every turn?
He has to roll every turn. Yeah, re-roll the
Yeah,
damage, and he
yeah,
re-rolls
okay.
the Fortitude save every turn.
Okay. Green Scout 2 is up, and he's going to shoot his bow and arrow at Tommy. Whoosh.
That's all right. I'm gonna dodge.
Critical hits
Oh no!
for, what's that, 13 damage.
Alright, I'm alive. It's all good.
Green Scout 2, proving himself useful at the very end of his health.
Oh, is he almost
All right.
dead? Should I try and kill him?
Donald Amble, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot at Green Scout too.
14 or 13?
Yeah.
Try to finish this guy off.
All right. You fire. It pierces him right between the eyes, and he falls backwards, stone dead.
Hooray!
Pretty good deal.
Good riddance.
All right. Officer's up. He's.
Wait, no, I go after Jesus.
Oh yeah, you go up. Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna. Am I in attack of opportunity range, or can I finally run away?
You can make 5 feet.
Yeah. So I think you're still in attack of opportunity range.
All right. Well, I guess I'll move 5 feet again.
Okay.
I'll try and move closer to Alex. No reason. No reason for that.
Yeah, go away from me. What are you doing?
I trust you. You got my back. All right, and then I'm gonna do. You guessed it, burning hands. No, you know what? I can actually just use vanish. I think about this for a second. And vanish being more helpful than burning hands here.
I forgot to set the boss fight music.
Very relaxing for boss fight music. So if I turn invisible, will he be able to see me? If I vanish, would that be helpful?
I think it's a little late for that.
Alright, fine. I'll just use burning
It's
hands.
really like you have to make a pretty impressive stealth check to just drop out of like a fight.
It's alright, I'm sneaky. Alright, let's see here. I'll use the I'll do the burning hands again, because why not? I got 3 more of them.
All right.
And roll a 5d4. 16.
All right, and he makes a reflex check, right?
Yeah. And the reflex check is 13.
Yeah. So he takes half that damage.
8.5.
All right.
And I heal 1 life.
Yeah.
I'm back up to 4 life.
All right. So, gasping in pain, the officer lunges forward and stabs at Orko Kaboom with just ferocious rage in his eyes.
Okay.
Help! Help, friends!
What's your AC, Tommy?
And I did nothing to deserve this.
10. So you take 8 damage.
All right, I'm dead again.
Yeah, all right.
Alex, I move closer to you. Save me.
All right, Alex, you're up.
All right, first
You're really tough or really weak. I can't figure out.
he has to do the fortitude save or take 2. Otherwise,
Okay.
he's 1. Snake eye.
Oh yeah, fortitude. So he makes it. So he takes 1 damage. Stings his eyes. His clothes are like falling apart. His skin, his flesh is burning, but he's still standing, and the sheer force of hate is keeping him upright.
All right, so do we think he's going to kill Tommy, or do I have to heal Tommy on this round?
You guys both get to go. Does Jesus have a healing spell?
I don't have any healing.
What are the
Mine
odds that he
fire.
survives both you guys?
I'm just firing arrows from now on. That's all I got.
Listener? Okay. All right. So
Help,
yeah.
friends! I have put 1 again.
Can you cast it? No, I have to step back.
My character is basically Flippy the Toad from Starbucks.
Yeah, that's tricky. He probably will kill Tommy then, right?
Unless you guys both get to go to try and kill him first.
But he's
How about I take the gem and I throw it? Maybe that'll distract him.
It can break and cause a rupture in time and just drag us all in.
That could be exciting.
All right. I guess I take a step back and try and heal Tommy.
Hooray!
It's like, do I have any better healing spells than that one? Give me a moment to determine that. Not really. We could try and madness him or confusion him, but that probably won't do anything. Oh, I just zoomed out.
He's already pretty much just like, he's got no like conscious thought left. He's just a violent. He's on his last legs. He's like the Terminator at the end of the movie. He's just limping along, just trying to kill you all out of revenge and hate.
Yeah, all right. He won't attack an unconscious guy on the ground. That seems unlikely. He's going to go to the threat. So I'm going to cast Bone Shaker on him. Let's go with that. My heal is terrible. All right, Bone Shaker is 5d6, and he has to make a reflex save.
All right, and it's a 15 reflex save, right?
Yep.
All right.
You take 20 to 10.
Okay, well, having struck Tommy down, he turns to focus his attention on Aldo Shadowbeard, who casts Bone Shaker, causing his skeleton to literally rip out of his skin. And the vengeful elvish officer falls to his death in a pile of shame and despair.
I'm pretty sure that I can. I get to control his skeleton as he dies. So I think as his skeleton rips his way out of his flesh, it kneels in a moment of prayer to whatever god I live, and before bursting into flames and then collapsing on the ground.
Okay. That sounds, because, just like doing a Halo-style teabag on him wasn't enough.
It's great. His skeleton walks out of his skin, kneels down to the god, and then just evaporates into ash.
Yeah.
So do I heal now that we're out of combat, or do I just stay at 0?
I guess we can do. I can channel positive energy.
So I'd say you're stabilized because the combat's over now. So I'd say your condition is not dying. Your condition is disabled. So
Right.
so like
Well, Marco Kaboom was
there's
always
time
disabled.
now that the fight's over. There's time for them to like stabilize you and bring you to consciousness.
I have some healing spells left. I'm going to use my AoE healing.
Oh, you still have healing spells? Okay.
So we heal for 4.
Hooray!
I have 4 of these left. So we all have for 8. And whoa.
Hooray!
No way. I'm at full health.
Sorry, the last 2 don't count. I rolled the wrong number of die. It's 3d6.
Oh, okay.
So we healed for 4, then we healed for
15.
I'm at full life again.
9.
Hooray!
All right.
So we healed for a total of 28.
All right. Now that there's a moment of rest, you start to notice that the trees, which had closed in around you as you walked in, seem to have opened up a little bit. Now that the dryads are dead, and while there isn't a direct path out of the forest, you can continue to make your way in a northwesterly direction easier. And that's really all that I had. You went through both sets of my enemies.
Did he have any loot? He had like a great sword, right?
Oh yeah. So he had. Where'd he go, officer? What's the loot on him? Gear. He has. Yes, he has a masterwork greatsword on him, and a masterwork breastplate and 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold. Pretty good. I've been keeping track of how much gold I have.
Yeah, I don't know how much gold I have either. It's probably whatever it is now plus 2,000.
The masterwork breastplate. I think if the next time I get a feat, I'd like to get heavy armor. So I'd like to have that breastplate.
And
I have heavy armor. Give me a moment.
each elf has a kukri and a longbow and a cloak.
Oh, do we have cloaks?
What does a cloak do?
I don't know. It's just what's in the list.
Cool. I want a cloak.
I'll take a cloak. Currently, my only items are a silk rope, a bottle of liquid that tasted like the sweet blood of our enemies, and a crossbow. And some bows and arrows.
Yeah, I've got a bit of rope as well.
Yeah.
I've got a web address. That's a web address. And I've got a holy symbol. That's good.
Okay, I'm claiming 333 gold out of that 1,000.
Okay.
Seems reasonable.
Deal.
Sure.
Take it.
And yeah, who wants the great sword? Who wants the armor?
I want the armor.
So I can't carry armor and I can't carry a greatsword, so awesome.
Good work. You can at least hold it and sell it later.
If I carry armor, my movement speed goes down by like double.
If you wear armor.
Yeah, that's if you wear. You can carry.
Oh, that's a good point.
But there should technically be like an encumbered weight limit. So.
Yeah, but he's an orc. He should have some strength.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go, guys. It was good.
Okay. Sounds good. Yep.
You too. It's been a lot of fun.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. It's been fun.
All right. That actually went really well.
Yep, had some good combat.
There goes Tommy. Okay, I'm going to stop the broadcast.